that real. This that real. This that real.
They don't wanna see you winning. They rather see me losing. Closing up my mouth in confusion. Contusion. Rather see me contusion.
We ain't how I got here, but it's how I came up. I'm just blessed to say this whole style was made up. Tell whoever at the top, boy, we on the way up. I just hope they came from a circle that was prayed up. Hard-headed, now I order lettuce, and I'm lightly breaded. Slightly paranoid, trying to avoid the medic. Gotta give me credit, even before the work was there.
Get the shoes.
I need Billy Bob Thornton to come and drop that bomb.
I don't wear graphic tees for one specific reason, and I feel like it looked kind of. Hey.
Yeah, ha-sha-sha-sha. What are you talking about?
I just looked at your graphic tee. Reminded me of Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas, which led me to Star Wars. Star Wars, which led me to that Yoda shirt that you had, or whatever.
So I like Star Wars graphic shirts.
Shirt.
What's your point? You don't wear graphic tees because what?
Well, I already lost my train of thought. But you can continue with what you were saying.
Very good. We got there, right? Whatever. Took us a little while to get there. We get there finally, and we're we having a good time. It's Saturday. We're having a good time. Now I'm leading a little there, but just want to give a little perspective. We get there. We would have had fun here. That was the issue I had. We drive 30 minutes.
I don't know about that.
We get off the highway.
We got fake snow, and we got
fake
out
snow.
of the house.
We got fake snow. You're right.
This is like
No. To your point, we were okay. Let me rewind here. The pros, getting out of the house, kids get out of the house, family time, possibilities, potential is what there was there. As my man Dan Burdick would say,
sure,
there was potential.
Different part of the state.
Sure, we get to visit Bellevue. Area. Sure, point taken. But we get there, and you know where the problem started? Almost in looking for parking is when I asked that guy, hey, are you guys coming out? And he was so sure he wanted to tell me no, which is very strange. It's nice, but it's direct, right? Because he could have just let me think I'm coming out or not. No, he wanted me to know you're not getting my spot. Little weird energy. We get out of the car. We start walking up. Seems cool. Granted, we are a different looking type of people. You know, we got a popularity in this city now. We got an energy and a buzz that's very urban. So in this area, it's like, Lil Wayne in Hunter's Creek.
Okay, sure.
Not to say he's lesser or greater. It's just different. That's all I'm saying. We look different as a group.
You're not saying that it
was a conglomerate.
It was a racist thing.
Of course not. I didn't feel racist vibes. I felt different vibes.
Okay.
So we get out.
Based on like poor and...
Well, I'm not going to go into social class. Okay. I felt different vibes. I get out. We go in. We're walking with the twins. Normally that brings a lot of attention. Notice it didn't. And it's almost, again, different vibes. We get out. We see stores we've never seen before. Different vibes. It came down to when we got turned around looking for Snowflake Lane, and we saw it, and we were making that joke about how we thought we were at the wrong place, right?
Yeah.
Sure. You pull out the GPS. You're like, no, this is the right thing. We look on the website. Boom. The people in front of us, I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. People in front of us were blocking the walkway. But I decided in human instinct and against human instinct, I'm not going to say anything because this is a mall and there's like 4,000 people in here right now because everyone wants to come to Snowflake Lane. Mm-hmm. Okay. The person behind us spares no expense and says, don't block the walkway to us now. Okay, I got kids. Who says that to someone with kids? We have twins here. We got a kid here, a grandma here. This is a family event. Why would you tell me not to block you? What are you? And then I look, and it's her and like 7 family members.
I just feel like the energy
wearing
was so.
black.
I just feel like I'm gonna say it again. I feel like the energy was so high because what was yesterday? The 18th.
Whatever. That's an excuse.
Everyone is like Christmas shop. Okay.
That's an excuse.
Okay, is this an excuse? The fact that it's that area and we never go there often. Who's to say? What if it's like that all the time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, that's my point. You're making my point now.
Oh, wait a second. I think I am making your point.
You're making my point. My point is that you're, no matter what time of the year it is, it ain't good time to be rude to anyone. I can be in a rush at QFC and decide to push the person in front of me or rush them or whatever. Remember that girl tried to skip us at QFC? She belonged out there.
Okay, so would you have gone to, if you had already, because we've never been to this plate or the mall or the area or whatever, would you, if it was the same thing was going on in the mall by our house, would you go to it? Or would you?
It's not about the event for me. It's not about the event. For me,
Well, you would know what to expect when you get there, right? Because
it's
here
not
it's
about
like,
the event was fine. It's not a problem. I just can't believe how many things happen. Okay, moving forward. We find Snowflake Lane. We go through Macy's. We pop out the back. It's lit. It looks like New York City. There's snow, which was supposed to be fake, was real. Don't know how they did that.
No, it wasn't.
It melted on my arm. As soon as we walked out the
Josh.
door, a snowflake hit
Josh,
me.
I saw the machine.
That's fine.
Did you see the machine?
You realize that there are machines that create snow. Snow is just like a really cold water flurry that froze and it melts.
It looked like bubbles.
Did you see any on the ground?
Yeah, I did. And they would like stay. They'd stay.
Did you see the ground covered in white?
No.
No, you did not. How's that possible?
It's not
It was
snow.
melting. It was melting. It was.
So you're saying they use like a
I kid you not,
like an
my arm was
ice
wet.
machine or something, and that you're
Sure,
saying they
sure. And
made
they're just
the
blowing.
snow.
They're making snow.
But it's not from the sky.
Of course
That's
not.
what you
But
were
the theory,
saying.
no, I'm saying that it's real. It's just real as the one that comes from the sky because it's the same thing. It's just
Okay.
frozen water that isn't that frozen. Whatever. Yeah, it's a machine. Their machines made real snow, which is pretty cool, but irrelevant, right? We get out there, boom. We're looking for a place to park ourselves, trying to get closer to the stage. There was one more thing I didn't mention. The guy in front of us, to the left, remember my mom went to the right, and I was like, dude, come back over here. Let's figure out where we're going to situate ourselves in the front here. We go to the left, and I found that little cubby for us, and I start putting the girls on my shoulder.
Yeah.
The guy in front of me saw that and looked back at me and was
And
like,
he's like, smile?
He wanted to go, oh, you guys go ahead in front because we're about to leave anyway. That was the energy he had. Like he had been there for hours, and he was like, but he decided not to. He just looked at me and was like, and then he noticed my mask was down after picking her up and put his up and turned around. So I just witnessed
I didn't know
you.
that happened.
Bro, you don't even know a lot of stuff that happened. He witnessed, he looked at me and said, oh, you have a child. She's cute. You guys should probably get up. And then he looked at his girl and he was like, no, we're having fun. Stay back there and actually pull your mask up. Like, what the then turns around. I'm like, okay, dude.
I thought he was taking pictures with his phone, and he looked at you like, I don't know. I saw his phone up, and I was just like, hey, maybe he just wants to take a picture. He looked at you, and hey, man, you're in my picture. And then.
No. How could he take a picture from behind? Unless he wanted to capture the crowd. He was in front of us. His picture should have been pointing straight, not back. And there was no phone out to my recollection, but whatever. So that was the second thing. Third thing, the kids are pushing each other on the way out. High school kids.
No, the third thing
they're
was
like 6'4".
No, the third thing I remember being was that.
Oh, yeah, little girl.
Daddy, why is he saying these things?
Yeah, the look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was weird, but it wasn't rude. It wasn't too
No,
bad.
what got
She
me
just-
was the parenting. Was the dad just
He
kept
didn't even
wa-
ever look at me. I
He
guess his
didn't.
daughter had a problem.
She kept
Clearly,
whispering to him,
She had a problem with
and
the
then-
fact that I didn't like my experience thus far,
Yeah.
and gave me a dirty look, stink eye.
Yeah,
and
literally.
Then the dad
I've
just
never
like,
seen that look in
Yeah,
real
like wow, where were you? You were like 45 with that
Yeah.
look. Okay, fine.
really tall 12-year-old.
This
girl.
has what? How long were we there? 30 minutes. This is a 30-minute experience.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
want to
it
point
was.
out, I have been in big states during Christmas. Some of the crazy and most busiest places. Hawaii's one, Chicago's one, Florida's one.
New York.
To its respect, I don't know if I've been there during Christmas. I've been there. During,
I have. And I know it's go to Legoland. Everybody and their mom is stacked up on each other like Legos,
Yeah.
trying to get whatever to see the building because they have like architecture of like
Sure.
Lego arms and stuff like
Sure,
that.
sure.
Buildings. It gets crazy over there.
Sure, I imagine. Probably crazy in a
It
fun,
was exactly like
sporadic
what
way.
would happen last night,
Well,
but
yeah, maybe
times
maybe.
1,000.
Maybe the difference is I was with my kids and my tolerance is less. And then plus, I was having fun earlier. But, coming out of that experience and going, and then on top of that, we didn't leave because we were bored or tired or irritated. We left because the show ended.
Right after the show ended, though, there was ice skating. So you
Sure,
know how
they
I told you
announced
it ended by
They
like
announced it.
9:30, and I think it's
Understand.
because they do a bunch of things.
Where were we going to go, ice skating? That was the next decision, right? It just didn't seem like a hit, like a feel, like a fit. Like, felt like something weird was going on. And I get it. People are going to be a little hasty, but
It was kind of like an antsy vibe. Like I feel like I couldn't sit and relax. Everything was like, hurry up, hurry up.
I know.
Like why
it was
am I
weird.
rushing?
It
What
was
is
weird.
happening?
It was like a
And then
tidal
it
wave of
ended.
what we don't understand.
Yeah.
We try to catch a wave, Soul Surfer style, and it was like, we need that little rope to hang on to and whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of Soul Surfer, that movie was crazy. And it's
You
been
didn't
so
watch the
long
ending.
since I seen like I
good.
said, it's been so long since I seen
Yeah.
that movie, but when I did see it the first time,
It wasn't.
Okay, it wasn't like
To be a documentary,
you're right. It was more intense when I was younger.
we're sitting here between.
But it's just about someone who lost their arm, and I don't know why I imagine like a 90-foot shark and like it bit
Yeah.
her arm and it took her underwater and she
it ate that
ballerina.
thing like a Snickers.
Yeah, and I
it
pictured
was-
something completely different when we saw the scene. I'm like, oh,
Is that the
it just
movie you were
cleaned
trying to
it-
watch
it
involving
clipped it.
sharks? And you said it was like Jaws. Didn't you say that to me like a couple
No,
weeks ago?
that was
oh, right.
what was that movie?
Sharknado.
No,
No, it was the
like the
Megalodon.
Mega
You okay?
Megatron.
The Meg.
The Meg. That's what I was trying to
And
think of.
the
The
full
short.
name is Megalodon.
Right. Megatron is.
Is a Transformer. Actually, he's a Decepticon. But no need to get nerdy.
Okay.
But so
Yeah, the movie was great. I just, I was trying to tell you yesterday that
be a
it inspired
documentary.
me.
Sure.
The Bethany Hamilton.
sure, I didn't know that. I didn't know. And why does she sound like an
Like a
old
writer?
slave?
It's the Hamilton part. It was Bethany Rodriguez. It would just sound like.
Yeah,
somebody writer.
Bethany Hamilton. That is a writer for sure. She's named after someone. We're in between Ali. Remember, we started Ali the other day. Will Smith's Ali. Because I'm sure they're
Like,
making
how do we
more
go
of it.
from that to a surfer
to
movie?
Bethany
Well,
Hamilton? Both documentaries.
Oh, that's true. You're in the
Look
same
at the-
section of Netflix. That's what got us.
Oh, is that what happened? Look
Yeah, it
at
was
the look
all
at the
like-
acting difference though. That's what my problem with that movie was. It was great because I love the Christian. I
yeah.
love the fact that they implemented so many Christian values, and to find out this girl had that many Christian values, and even the way they showed it happen, like her arm gets ripped off.
She doesn't scream. She
Everyone keeps swimming. That's what got me. Like no one's thinking, let's move to a different part of the island. Maybe this ain't
Oh,
for us
yeah.
as a family. Like, no. We'll grill out tomorrow. We'll try it again.
Yeah, good point.
Good way to look at it. Obviously, that would be motivating.
Yeah, that's true. Shark comes back. It's like,
Or
what's
go
for
back,
lunch?
"Oh, left arm. I didn't know you guys had two of these. Home. No, that's a true story. So it's inspiring. I just think that the acting could have been done better. If this is a true story, you tell about someone's life who goes through
We needed
complete
more real
trauma.
tears.
I need James
We needed-
DeFranco style. Yeah.
Like, out of
I need you to
breath
be choked
and-
up. I need you to
yeah.
be overwhelmed. I want to feel like
There was a
I'm
scene where that
thankful.
guy tripped. That was really weird. Remember when he was walking?
Oh, you
When,
mean
like-
running back? Was that last night we saw that?
Yeah, when the incident it happened to her and they were paddling
And he
her out
tripped.
of water.
Oh yeah, his
And
sheets
they
are.
just-
Yeah. What is that? Come on. What is that?
Like, if you're gonna act, you gotta
What is
do
going on
a
with these
lot
cutscenes?
better.
I will say they killed
The director has
CGI.
to.
They killed the surfing
arm.
moments. There was one part where that head was floating a little, but they killed like.
Head. What are you talking about?
I believe that actor can surf, and that's why I know they did a good job. And that's hard to do. Water shots are hard to do. I know because there's no like. I doubt very seriously the biggest production companies have a big enough on set water environment
Oh,
to
sure.
make us believe with a fake surfboard. Like it's got to be difficult.
Sure.
And you're shooting this movie out in Hawaii. Now we need mountain backdrops. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah, right.
Right.
They had to use probably real
They probably were out there.
Yeah.
And then everything else is cut screen, green screen,
green arm.
green arm, wrap tape. Good job on that too, but I saw it coming. And then all she had to do was sell it to me. Just sell it to me. That was her only job. I wanted her and that girl to fight a couple times. Make it real. Make it raw.
Yeah, it was a little too friendly.
It was very friendly. It was very
Yeah.
kid friendly.
But then when you look at the real clips of her at the end of the movie, you're
Exactly.
like, oh, she was actually a friendly.
Yeah, you
so
see
they
she's
they
a
did
sweet
mimic
girl.
that. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. The only part that was a little like edgy was the dog tearing up the prosthetic arm.
That
He
was
wasn't
so.
having Georgie, no. That's $12,000. And her giving away her
Georgie,
surfboards.
isn't that the thing from It? Is that supposed to be like a
Oh,
joke?
that's uncomfortable. That's not it. No. That's not what I meant. Whatever the dog's
dog.
name was, he looked like his name's Georgie.
Tommy. Tommy the brown dog chewing up a. Yeah.
I would love to get into acting. I think I'd be a great actor. I mean, we all act to some extent. We do it every day.
We've all acted in
We were
life.
acting the other night at Snowflake Lane. That was an acting set. There
Yeah.
were way more people on script than I thought. And there were
We were
scripts I didn't
smiling
read.
from ear to ear, and our ears were pinned up, and our eyes were wide open. We're
Okay, I don't
like,
know what demonic elf movie you're describing, but I'll have
we were
no
trying
part
to
of
look
it.
like everybody else. I'm saying,
Pinned
like,
up? Where were we? Snowflake Lane. Is this Middle Earth? I don't remember no one's ears being pinned up. What kind of, again, I don't know what demonic elf movie you're describing, but on Sunday I'll have no part of it. Sunday through Saturday.
what I'm saying is that we were acting all like holly jolly, or at least I was like,
Yeah.
hi everyone,
Right,
like,
right. And you
I'm
know,
this kind of person, so that way everyone could just treat me nice, and and not get mad.
We do that every day. That's all I'm saying. I think we could be great actors, but it depends on your intention behind doing it, which is what I think would make you a good actor. If you act every day because you're lying to yourself, that would make you a terrible actor, because you have to first be able to acknowledge yourself in order to be flexible with who you are, right? Take on different roles.
This actually goes back to an episode that I had called Secret Claire. And in that episode, I actually talked about being, like, having a different voice. And I use my different voice sometimes.
And you call it Claire, I see.
Yeah, that's like the joke.
Yeah.
Like, my mom even knows it. Like, she's like, who's that, Claire?
Jeez.
Like,
y'all, you and these
I just
jokes.
do that too many times. And it's not even out of, like, I don't have, it's not fun. It just, like, automatically clicks on. Like, you already, what's the word? You associate yourself with depending, and it's kind of
racist,
kind of, but kind of
a little bit.
Like, what's the word? Like critical. What's the word? Not critical. When, like, you do something to someone, and you say, "Hey, you shouldn't do that," but you did it before. Hypocritical. It's like, I'm not trying to be like a hypocrite by saying.
If you fake niceness, I don't think that you're being a hypocrite. I think you're being a hypocrite. If you fake niceness because you're nice, but don't think it'll be perceived well, that does not make you.
It's not so much like niceness. I guess I do only use that voice when it comes to nice things.
Yeah.
But it's like I judge based on a person's look, and I hate to do it, but my brain automatically clicks on.
You
like,
do that on the phone.
Hey, you see a tree, you're like, "Hey, man, what's up?" And then you see, like, this lady who works at a doctor's office, you're like, "Hi, I'm here."
Yeah, but no. But you're reflecting. That doesn't mean that you can't see them. You're on the phone. So you're talking to a person.
Well, I judge also because they're a doctor or a nurse working in the front desk. You're not gonna say
that's a good judgment, though. Okay, you're not looking for a hypocrite. You're looking for stereotyping.
Yes,
you're assuming based on what you do, you probably are like this.
Sure, construction worker. Hey,
yeah, Frankie,
do you know where this
go out and grab a smoke.
Yeah, can I have a sub sandwich?
I don't know why I'm in Jersey. I don't.
Why is this dated in the 30s? Yeah, see?
Very good. Stereotypes, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think it's wrong if you're doing everything for the right reasons.
You haven't. You don't do the stereotype, or do you use the same guy?
So here's the thing: if I get someone on the phone and I'm calling New Jersey for whatever reason, I'm calling New Jersey. If someone answers the phone, I'm not gonna start off with, "Hey, this is Josh calling you. Want to come bring my car in the auto shop?" I'm not gonna. That's stereotyping. Okay. But I'm gonna hear him. If he goes, "Hi, Phil," I'm gonna go, "Well, hi, this is Josh calling you." It depends on them.
Oh.
So if you're answering the phone going, I'm gonna immediately go Secret Claire on this. Yes, you're being stereotypical, because it could be a black woman like, "I'm sorry, what'd you say, girl? Don't call me with that Claire."
What if he did? What if it was someone who had like a? So you mimic anything. So it's like
every person.
If someone like, "Hey, this is Frankie calling from the auto ports.
How
can I help you?"
You know what I'll do when I'm out?
You talk like this back?
No. You know what I'll do if I'm out of my range? That's out of my league.
Okay,
you got a deep-seated accent. Yeah. You know what I'll do? It's a different kind of acting. I do the same thing for everybody, though. You know what I do? The deep Jersey accents, the deep Southern accents.
Oh, this is
or those real decided people who take their time. You know what I do? I talk short. Every way, it works every time. So do the Jersey accent. I'll show you my response.
Yeah, this is Frankie calling from the hot dog company.
Yeah, hey, Frankie. You see, you don't know. You don't know where I stand now.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if you have an accent or not.
You don't know if it came out or not.
What would you like on the menu? Hot dog or liver dog?
No, look. You know what I'm calling for? I'll keep this real brief. You see, it sounds like, and I might do a little inflection. If I feel comfortable, it's got to flow naturally.
Okay, so have you ever like messed up while doing
Absolutely. No. I remember.
Oh my
I remember
God.
back in my Wyndham days, right? There was this time where I called someone from somewhere. I think it was like Tennessee, Smoky Mountains, maybe. Calling them, talking to them. Yeah, we'll love a vague package. Take the family up to the Smoky Mountains for the winter. All right, cool. And I'm doing the whole thing with them. Southern, just doing the accent. But the thing about accents is they're so different per the state. Kentucky's different from Missouri. Missouri's different from Texas.
You can't associate just countries with every kind of.
So I might hit a word wrong or not, but confidence will win the bucket every time. So I'm on the phone with this guy, and at the end of it, he's backing out. And I remember I read the terms and conditions to him in just plain old English. I'm like, look, thanks a lot, Bill, for your time here. I really appreciate it. Let me go ahead and run through the details for you. I'll let you go. You go on your way. You see, getting quick with it. Tells them I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm going to get right to the point.
Okay.
And I'm doing the terms like today it looks like you went ahead and bought a package for $342. I've started this. I can't stop now. Bill, are you still there? Yep, you hung up. All right. I flopped.
Oh my God, really?
Sure. But confident to win every time. Because who talks like anything? No, it's all fake. Everyone's faking all the time. That's my opinion.
No.
Yeah. What are we just the only humans without accents? We've been everywhere, man. Why don't we have an accent? I don't believe it. I think you stay somewhere. I've seen it happen.
Okay. I don't know. That's hard to believe.
I don't believe it.
I don't think everyone fakes it.
I think I think.
So the guy who called you said this is...
Hold on. You're trying to tell me that your geo makeup and your hereditary, your lineage causes your tongue to move a certain way? Because that's the only thing that separates an accent is the way we say words.
I think you pick it up.
Sure.
I don't think it's
you can
hereditary.
learn in that accent,
Yeah,
but there's no way.
Like, I think if you're from here
fair.
your parents talk like this,
Good point.
when you're born, you're learning to talk like this.
That's
So
a good
like
point.
when you say like the car doesn't normally talk like this.
Sure.
They're telling you totally is the word. Like it's not totally. They say totally, and then you're growing up and you're like, oh, I always pronounced it totally. So
Yeah.
even if you just learn that one word
Totally.
in an accent, it's because that's how you were raised.
That's a good point. There's no, and you know, it's funny to that point. I used to think that there was like, I thought English was the absolute language. Like, I thought everyone else had accents and spoke languages, and we were the first, like, the middle, and then the branches came from us. So like everyone else has an accent.
Oh, I
Remember
see.
we've had this
They
conversation.
picked it up, yeah.
Where does
and
an
you would
American
think so
accent
because
sound
if
like?
it's English, you're speaking English, right?
Right. But see, you go to another country and ask them what an American accent sounds like. They're going to go, yeehaw, or they're going to go, telly. They're going to do one of those two. That's the American accent.
That's,
You can't just start going like, words are things, and this is how Americans talk. Is that how Americans talk?
I feel like people
Like
have
what,
been
Siri?
asked that, and they're like, yes, I am from America. This is
That's
how
a
I
thing.
talk. Yeah, it's like all straight. You see how there's no like fun to it? It's all this.
Yeah. Yikes.
No sauce.
No swag. Wow, that's disappointing. Well, then never mind.
Unless we're
Kudos
talking
to all our country folk out there.
Coffee.
Wow.
I just wanted to say it one good time.
Boy. Or Home Depot. For whatever reason.
First
you
of
remember
all,
that end of Cats Don't Dance? You remember that
Home
movie? Remember that big bald dude, Max, that was protecting Darla Dimple in the movie who played Shirley Temple?
He was like a
Cats
butler?
Don't Dance. Yes, big butler dude,
Okay.
bald, towering over.
Yeah, he was like.
He said, "Get hot, Miss Depot." That's how you say Home Depot.
One more time?
Get hot, Miss Depot. I will show it.
I
to
don't
you.
know what that even means.
Don't worry about it.
Who's
He said it to
getting
a little
hot,
girl.
Miss Dimple?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What
It's a
was her
strange
name?
movie. Darla Dimple. Oh, Dimple.
Oh, Dimple.
Will Smith. Oh,
Wow.
I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, it's off his Deeple.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
You know.
It's not, or
Miss
Deepot.
Dimple.
Because that's how it's really said. That's how it's spelled, okay? Off his Deepot. Go buy your pots
Over here.
today.
Yeah, it's terrible. I'm actually looking for that video right now. So we got to go out with a bang. This is the end of the season. It's the holiday season. We want everyone to... Sorry about that.
What kind of crap was
You ready?
that? Why would you play the commercial?
You ready? Here it is. You heard that?
No, he said Deepu.
Depot. That's how you say
No,
Home
it
Depot.
was D-E... Deepo. Wait.
Home Depot. I don't know why you got like so many. There's like a few W's, L's,
Home
O's.
Depot. I've heard that one.
Yeah. No, you haven't. Well, have yourself a holly jolly, spring-filled summer warm, productive start to a brand new COVID-free.
Deeple free.
Beautiful 2022. 2022.com. Log in.
Deepo.